Hi everybody.
Hello everyone.
See who we have here today. In today's Menti, we have for the first time Nitika ma'am, right?
Yay, so happy to be here.
So ma'am is here for the first time to play Menti with us, and it's going to be a fierce war between math and chemistry, which is kind of unfair, I think, क्योंकि chem आसान होता है यार.
But scoring होता है ना? And you feel like answer आता है.
हाँ.
और जब आप घर जाते हो, you check your answer and you say you have done a silly mistake. And those are not silly mistakes, those are blunders. क्योंकि आप easy सवाल, that too of organic chemistry को गलत कर रहे हो, that means वो पाप है पाप.
So that is exactly what she's here to test today. आज organic chemistry पे Nitika ma'am is going to grill you, and I have a bunch of questions from mathematics which are supremely important and very high weightage with respect to your upcoming January attempt of JEE main. तो आज देखते हैं किसकी तैयारी कैसी है when it comes to chem and math. Chem के questions definitely scoring होते हैं, definitely जल्दी हो जाने वाले होते हैं, and that is why how much time have you allotted for per question?
So I will give everybody 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Okay.
And
और I think math में double लगता है time, है ना, एक chemistry सवाल के comparison में on an average.
That's fair, yeah. 1.5 minute around 1.5 minute is what I've allotted to every question.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, it's literally double.
Literally double.
Great.
So it's going to be a fair game for each one of you. Can you people see us and hear us clearly? Let us know. Give us a quick thumbs up in the chat. We're going to dive into the discussion of today's Menti very quickly. Hi Ayush, hi Bibhu, Shiv, Shlok.
Okay, Bibhu is asking chemistry में organic है क्या सिर्फ? Yes. सिर्फ organic है, वो भी और specific है, सिर्फ GOC, General Organic Chemistry.
Oof. Most high weightage chapter, I guess.
It is the foundation. No, you cannot do any other chapter without doing General Organic Chemistry. So yeah.
And we both have preached this so much कि अगर foundation strong नहीं है, the building cannot have a long life ever, right?
प्रेमचंद ने कहा था.
प्रेमचंद ने कहा था, बिल्कुल सही. तो आइए जी जरा देखते हैं मेंटी आज के गेम में कौन जीता है. Is it chem or is it math? So first of all, please go to www.menti.com and enter the code 462-22529. This is the enter very carefully. कोई भी digit इधर उधर नहीं होना चाहिए. 74622529. Have you all joined Menti? Quickly. Let's see. So I have been taking Menti alone just for math from last 2 weeks.
Okay, all right.
And today you're here. तो देखते हैं.
Lovely.
देखते हैं who is better prepared. For math they are better prepared. For chem they are better prepared. GOC कल ही शुरू हुआ है.
No. It's been a while, भाई Shivix. ऐसे मत कहो यार. Isomerism शुरू हो चुका है अब.
Okay, so Tarun, King Fan, Priyanshu, everybody, have you people joined Menti? Quickly give us a green signal. We are going to get on to the first question from math. ये याद रखना यार कि आज के सवाल बहुत ज़्यादा लेंदी नहीं होने वाले हैं, चाहे वो मैथ हो चाहे केमिस्ट्री हो. We are expecting you to be very quick, very accurate with your answers. आज स्पीड एंड एक्यूरेसी के बैलेंस पे बहुत ज़्यादा आपको ट्रेनिंग मिलने वाली है. तो मेक श्योर कि आप फटाफट सवाल सॉल्व करते हैं विद इन द टाइम लिमिट एंड यू एंड अप गेटिंग द राइट answer.
Absolutely. So it's hashtag speed with accuracy matters,
yes.
Right? Okay. I think this is the best combination possible also for math and chemistry क्योंकि ये मिलकर rank decide करते हैं. And your 1-digit rank, your 2-digit rank is decided by
how you perform
these two subjects together. है ना?
Together. And I always say कि यार केम अगर आसान आता है, even नितिका मैम says कि यार केम आसान आता है तो वहाँ से समय चुरा के मैथ को दीजिए. Because it's very much, it's proven now कि मैथ के सवालों को सॉल्व करने में आपको टाइम लगने वाला है.
Absolutely. Right? I keep saying energy can neither be created nor destroyed, changes from one form to another. So it's a time for chemistry. जो भी यहाँ बचे वो वहाँ पे, but यहाँ पे आज की Menti quiz में हमारे पास fixed time है 45 seconds for chemistry for one question and 90 seconds for math question. Okay. So I hope everybody has joined in. Sab changa, all is well. Good to go.
Let's go. Come on, show some josh in the chat. We're going to show you the first question. Everybody fasten your seat belts. एकदम अच्छे से. The code for the last time, let me reveal to you, it is 74622529. Enter it carefully on the Menti platform. Come, join, participate, play the game, give in your best shot. क्योंकि आज के सारे सवाल PYQs होने वाले हैं. From each question, you will get loads of opportunity to learn, loads of opportunity to revise very important results and formulas, tricks and shortcuts, be it in chem, be it in math. So extract the max from every question's discussion. ठीक है? So Vijay ready, Charan ready, Arush ready. Okay, shall we reveal the first question?
Are you ready, everybody? सब चंगा चले?
First question on the screen for you people. Question number 1 from mathematics. Let's see which chapter awaits your attention. Question number 1. Chalo, Tarun, Vijay. Very famous question, very frequently occurring question in your JEE main exams. इस तरीके का सवाल सॉल्व करने का तरीका मैं आपको बहुत बार समझा चुकी हूँ. Very common question and one of the most favorite varieties of questions of the JEE main examiners. Minus pi by 2 से pi by 2 integrate करना है 1 plus sine square upon 1 plus pi to the power sine. The fact कि आपके पास जो limits हैं वो minus pi by 2 से pi by 2 तक हैं itself is indicating something. It should ring some bell. It should ring some bell. Can you see the smile on my face? It should ring some bell. It is a big hint कि किस approach को follow करके आपको इस सवाल को solve करना है. The options are A pi by 2, B 5 pi by 4, C 3 pi by 4 and D 3 pi by 2. A question which should not take more than a minute, but still I have been lenient enough to give you 1.5 minutes. So it's okay क्योंकि गलतियों का बहुत scope हो जाता है math में when it comes to digits and variables. So cool. Pretty lenient.
Right. I also want to solve it simultaneously.
Oh, they've been able to
Lovely.
solve it.
Yeah, in 26
Yeah.
seconds.
Only 10 people have got this correct.
Okay.
Not that good a score because it's a very common question. सवाल जो है minus pi by 2 से pi by 2 itself should ring a bell कि यार आपको odd even property use करनी है. But the moment you plug in x as minus x, the moment you substitute x with minus x, you realize कि integrand जो है वो ना तो even function है ना तो odd function है. NENO, neither even nor odd, right? So what do we do in such questions? Rushabh, Harshpreet, what do we do in such questions जिसमें integrand neither even nor odd होता है और limit minus a से a होती है? What do we do? Mistype हो गया, king fan थोड़ा ध्यान दो यार. Don't do this. So they end up getting the right answer in their rough work and then they
But वहाँ पे भी ऐसा हुआ तो फिर that will not be called mistype, no? It will be a negative mark answer for you.
Seriously.
No point.
What do you think is the indicator here? बताइए. अगर आपका integrand odd भी नहीं है, even भी नहीं है, neither even nor odd है, so what do? You use the King's rule, right? Integral a से b f of x dx is same as integral a से b f of a plus b minus x dx. Very good, Emlon. High five. Awesome job done.
King's rule, huh?
King's rule.
Wow.
Right? तो I एक आ चुका है a से लेके b तक, मतलब minus a से लेके a तक f of x dx. दूसरा I आ गया कौन सा? Minus a से a तक f of a plus b minus x. Correct? And you know when you add both these, you will get 2i equal to minus pi by 2 से pi by 2 1 plus sine square dx, which is in fact an even function. तो यहाँ पे even property लग जाएगी twice of 0 से pi by 2. 2 दोनों तरफ से कटा and then you just have to solve 0 से pi by 2 1 plus sine square, which is a damn easy integration to solve. Right? Am I making sense? Everybody clear with the approach? कैसे navigate करना है सबको समझ आ गया? Yes? Now I want more people to get the right answer. सिर्फ 10 बच्चों का सही आया था. Not a good signal. But it's okay, we've just started. It's kind of a warm-up.
Okay,
so,
sure. Let's create a very healthy competition out here. But
Yes.
yet, I have an expectation that all of you should give me a right answer for the question which is to come up for chemistry now, which is this question from IUPAC nomenclature. Check this out. The correct IUPAC nomenclature for the following compound is, the compound is right in front of you. All that is required is the right numbering. Okay? Apply the right numbering, and I think this is an easy peasy question. Nothing can go wrong here. So your time has already started. Just look at it, start the numbering, and come on, bombard me with the right answer. No wrong answer can be entertained here. This is the easiest question possible.
don't
Easiest.
disappoint her optimism.
हाँ.
बताओ. जल्दी बताइए. बिबू बताइए. सब लोग बताइए. I think if she's given you 45 seconds, that's enough. More than enough. Quickly. And 3 and 2 and 1.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Okay. I might, you might find me somewhere here very soon.
She's disappointed. People. Okay, so I guess.
Numbering करनी है. बस यही game था. आपका nitrobenzene इसका जो पेरेंट नेम है वो बेंजीन है विद नाइट्रो ग्रुप, जो कि आप प्रीफिक्स की तरह यूज नहीं कर सकते हो, ना ही उसके लिए आपके पास जैसे बेंजोइक एसिड, आप बेंजीन में ही आप उसके सफिक्स लगाकर ओइक लगा देते हो. विद नाइट्रो दैट्स नॉट द केस, right? So your functional group that gets the priority is nitro, but the numbering doesn't start with nitro because it's a nitrobenzene. It is always used in the prefix. So where do you start from? You start from methyl so that you give a lowest locant. Okay? तो 1 अगर मैंने मिथाइल को दिया, अगर आपने क्लोरीन को 1 दिया होता फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो आपको समझ में आ रहा है मिथाइल के पास जाता सेकेंड नंबर, फिर थर्ड फोर्थ फिफ्थ नंबर जाता नाइट्रो के पास, which was not correct. You need to give lowest locant, and that is only possible if you give 1 to methyl, 2 to chloro, and 4 to nitro, right? So what does it become? 2 chloro, 1 methyl, 4 nitrobenzene, right? तो priority nitro की ज़्यादा है, but that doesn't mean that you will start your, you will change your IUPAC nomenclature का suffix with nitro. You get that? So please practice IUPAC nomenclature. इसको क्या करते हैं ना बच्चे, they just do not care about IUPAC nomenclature कि ये तो हमें आता है, who can worry about that, ये तो हमें आता है एकदम.
Take it for granted.
They take it for granted.
Yeah, and that's what I always say कि जब हम रास्ते पे चलते हैं तो जो बड़े बड़े गड्ढे होते हैं वो सबको देखते हैं, पर जो छोटे छोटे स्पीड ब्रेकर्स होते हैं जिनको आप इग्नोर करते हो वहाँ सब फिसलते हैं. So devil lies in the details. That's what she means, isn't it? ये छोटी छोटी चीजें बहुत important हैं, and Menti is giving you a platform to kind of polish those things, isn't it?
So Bibu, we're giving you the time which is absolutely, good enough for you to do and attempt a question based on organic chemistry, right? So don't worry, you have to manage your speed with accuracy. So guys, buck up, please buckle up, and next one has to be right, okay?
Yeah. So math के अभी तक 10 बच्चों ने सही जवाब दिया था first question. Chemistry 11 kids have managed to get the right answer, and it's time for the very first leaderboard. We have 5 leaderboards today. Very first leaderboard. Let's see who is sitting at the top. Let's see who are our top 5, top 10. I'm very excited and curious as well. तो सबसे ऊपर है Barefoot Contessa.
Wow, lovely names, huh?
Yeah, Ribbit, Brand the Brook. किसी का भी सही का नाम नहीं लिखा हुआ है.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Can you people tell us कि ये कौन है? Who are the top 5 actually?
Who is this Barefoot Contessa?
Yeah, Nicholas, Ribbit, Bran,
Lovely,
Earthman. But
one should learn names from them.
So the game now actually starts after the couple of questions, the first couple of questions, one from math, one from chem. The game now starts in an actual manner, क्योंकि अब first position maintain करने में आप कितने successful होते हैं, that is going to be the real challenge, and especially for the top 5 as well. So let's see who is able to make the lead, who is able to surpass who, and with that, let's keep the जोश high with a lot of positivity, and now you've learned from your mistakes. पहला सवाल दोनों subjects का हो चुका है. Second question from mathematics on your screen right now. Please wait for 20 seconds and let us enter our names. All right, Rishabh. Are you set? www.menti.com, and the code is 74622529. Yash, congratulations. Vijay, congratulations. Try to move up the ladder. Try to move up the ladder. You still have 4 leaderboards की opportunities still left. Question number 2. Let's see. Okay, very important question. A matrix दी हुई है 2294 and identity matrix of order 2. What is 10 times A inverse equal to? It's a 2020 J main PYQ. 6I minus A or 4I minus A or A minus 6I or A minus 4I. Very good, King fan. And I am curious to find out whether you are able to maintain that first position or not. Okay? So keep up. Yash is at 2nd, Vijay is at 4th, Tarun is at 8th. चलिए, second question आपके सामने आ चुका है. Only 17 kids have got it correct till now. Okay, 20 have already voted in the Menti platform. All right. 50 seconds left. एक बहुत ही important सी टेक्निक है जो कि आपके सिलेबस में नहीं है, like formally syllabus में नहीं है, but I teach it as a shortcut. I've taken matrices and determinants के shortcuts के sessions जिसमें मैंने आपको I guess second session में या third session में इस वाली टेक्निक के बारे में बताया था, which is a very famous result. We learn it in grad and post grad, but we extract it from there and use it as a shortcut. So they know it.
That's the perk of being in BYJU'S.
Exactly. So please use it. Try to recollect सवाल पूछ क्या रहा है और कौन से शॉर्टकट को यूज करके फटाफट आंसर तक पहुंचा जा सकता है.
Everyone has voted.
That's awesome. 18 of y'all have managed to get this correct. Brilliant. यहाँ पे बात चल रही है कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इक्वेशन यूज करने की. So can you tell me, Shakti, Bibhu, please tell me, what is the characteristic equation for a 2 cross 2 matrix? Do you remember the characteristic equation for a 2 cross 2 matrix? I've taken a full-fledged 2.5 hour session where we've practiced plethora of questions on characteristic equation. It is a shortcut. It's a very, very important technique, a very important tactic to crack questions in a jiffy. No, you don't know, Shreyanshi? Anybody who's aware of characteristic equation for a 2 cross 2 matrix? Very, very good, Uttam. A square minus trace of A times A plus determinant of A times I equal to 0. 0 means null matrix. Very good. Very, very good. तो यहाँ पर भी क्या करेंगे? कुछ नहीं करेंगे, यही करेंगे. तो मैंने लिखा A square minus trace of A आपका 6 आएगा times A plus determinant of A which is minus 10 times I equal to 0. And that's it. कुछ नहीं करना. Throughout this equation आपको A inverse से multiply करना है. आपके पास simple 10 times A inverse एक तरफ left out हो जाएगा. बाकी सब आप दूसरी तरफ push कीजिए and that's your answer. Simple dimple एकदम. Okay, Shlok, easy peasy? Yes or no? Very easy question. The only task here was to identify कि ये characteristic equation का सवाल है and ये दिमाग में रखना है कि ऐसे सवालों को हम characteristic equation से ही करते हैं. All right, time for the second question from chemistry.
All right. Are you ready? Come on, everyone. Let's look at this question now. The question is very simple. It is based on your knowledge of aromaticity. Let's see if you can recollect Huckle Baba here or not. So Huckle rule is something that you have to keep in mind while you're doing this question. The 4 structures are right in front of you. Please look at plus and minus, all these which are there on the ring very carefully because Savdhani hati, Durghatna ghati. You have to look at the signs very carefully, right? क्योंकि Huckle आपको बताता है एरोमेटिसिटी और कब एंटी एरोमेटिक हो जाएगा वही सारे रूल्स में से बस एक रूल चेंज होना है. सो बी केयरफुल. राइट, सो दिस वन वाज इजी पीजी. लेट्स सी. दिस वन आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग 100% right answer. 100%.
Students are asking for the code.
Okay, the code is 74622529. Everybody, 74622529. Okay,
Awesome.
Not bad, not bad. 17 students have given the right answer. So, of course, let's quickly recollect how do we check aromaticity. 4 rules to keep in mind. Number 1, there should be cyclic system. Number 2, there should be conjugation. Number 3, there should be Huckle rule followed. 4n plus 2 pi electrons, right? और यहाँ पे n क्या है? यहाँ पे n है 0. So, 4n plus 2 pi, n0 मतलब 2 pi electrons and clearly in option A there are 2 pi electrons. एक ही pi bond है ना? Right? And then you have to check कि सारा के सारे conjugated system है या नहीं. So I'm sure you can see that option A has to be correct because it follows 2 pi electron rule. Huckle Baba को याद कर लेना. But second वाला, okay, I've seen with this option B, a tendency that what you do is you consider this lone pair as a negative charge. अगर examiner आपको इस तरीके से, and this is a JEE main 2022 question, okay? So अगर examiner आपको H, otherwise what do we do? है ना? क्या करते हैं हम? अगर हमारे पास condensed formula दिया होता है, हम assume कर लेते हैं hydrogen को वहाँ पे. But यहाँ पर एक lone pair बनाया हुआ है, so we will assume it to be a carbene. We will not put a hydrogen with our whims and fancy there कि अच्छा ठीक है tetravalency complete नहीं है तो hydrogen लगा देते हैं. This is an electron deficient carbene here. And carbene में क्या होता है? अगर हम obviously उसका hybridization देखें, so there are 2 types of carbenes which are possible. One is when both the electrons are in the hybridized orbital, or the other scenario is one electron is in the hybridized orbital and the other one is in unhybridized orbital. By no means you can have the possibility of either anti-aromaticity. Aromaticity तो भूल ही जाओगे क्योंकि 4n pi electrons तो possible है, 4n plus 2 pi electrons possible नहीं है. All that is possible is 4n pi electrons, which is the criteria for anti-aromaticity. जो भी aromaticity के लिए control C control V for anti-aromaticity, with the only difference that instead of 4n plus 2 pi electrons in aromaticity, in anti-aromaticity what do we have? 4n pi इलेक्ट्रॉन. यहाँ पे 4n pi मत कर देना, बस यही मुझे बताना है. ठीक है? This is a carbene, so we say electron deficient carbene. Third one is certainly anti-aromatic because there are 4 pi electrons. And D1 is certainly, the moment you see sp3 hybridized carbons, of course, what should knock the doors of your mind is non-planarity. So for option D also, it's ruled out because non-planarity है वहाँ पे, right?
Great.
So
Pretty informative
simple,
question यार. काफी
easy.
revision हो गया सवाल से.
बाकी options बहुत interesting थे actually. Correct answer was very easy.
Yeah.
But option B gives you a lot of insight about different things, right?
Yeah, these are the rich questions which you should practice actually क्योंकि इतना कम time बचा है. It's January is like
Right. And
just
how you
here.
can relate concepts through options कि
Yeah.
हाँ मैं बाकियों से study कर लूँ, but this is not what you have to do while you're giving exam. तब हमें कितना information B, C, D के लिए पता है?
correct.
नहीं फर्क पड़ता है.
Correct. सही आंसर चाहिए. But you know the questions which are more about like it's more about now the quality practice rather than quantity practice क्योंकि समय कम है. So questions which are capable to give you multiple concepts की learning that should be targeted. All right?
हाँ, so Anirudh is asking, ma'am, what if it is a singlet carbene? So like I said, be it singlet or triplet, you never have an option of the two electrons being in unhybridized p orbital. And कैसे possible होगा conjugation? Conjugation is only possible if both the electrons were in pure p orbital, like if it would have been a minus charge. So that's the difference, Anirudh. If it was a minus or it's a lone pair like this given to you, indicating that it was a carbene. And if it is a carbene, that means that you have two electrons there and no hydrogen there. So it's electron deficient, right?
Okay. Cool. So we're done with the second question. काफी सारे बच्चों ने इसका सही जवाब दिया, which is awesome. And we're expecting more right answers for the further coming questions. So second leaderboard right now in front of you. Let's see if the ranking is still the same or there are new people who are at the top.
Okay, I can see the dynamics
Yeah.
are shifting.
Nicholas, Pranusha, Taru, Shlok, Bran काफी नीचे आ चुके
So
हैं.
every time they're filling different names, kya?
No, there are new people entering the leaderboard.
Ah, okay,
And the
okay.
old ones are kind of,
Okay.
yeah. So Harshpreet has been in the top 10 in the previous mentees as well. Hello, Jai Shri Ram, Sakti and Sairaj की entry हो चुकी है भाई. 10th position पे, great job. So
Okay,
people
great. Nicholas is
still-
leading.
Nicholas is leading. And who
Great.
is Nicholas? What's your actual name, Nicholas? What's your actual name? Acha, you came third from 8th. That's a great jump. Great jump. Very, very good. So everybody, remember you have to bounce back. Okay, you have
That's
to bounce back.
That's the key thing out here, that you have to compete with your own
Yes.
self. आप अपने आप से हमेशा better हो, you will certainly come on the top.
Definitely. So congrats, Yash. Let's move on to the next round. Question number 3
Superb. Let's see.
from math. Everybody, fasten your seat belts. Question देखते हैं ध्यान से. Very careful, very careful. The number of real roots of the given equation, e to the power 4x plus 2 times e to the power 3x minus e to the power x minus 6 equals 0. Very, very famous variety of questions which is there from AOD in your JEE main exams. ये 2021 का PYQ है. Options है 2, 4, 1 and 0. Be very careful. यहाँ पे आप जब single derivative लेके क्रिटिकल पॉइंट्स निकालने की कोशिश करेंगे तो वहां स्ट्रगल आएगा, क्योंकि आपका सिंगल डेरिवेटिव जो है, फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव जो है, वो क्यूबिक इक्वेशन बन के आएगा, क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल बन के आएगा. सो व्हेन यू विल इक्वेट इट विद जीरो, इट विल बी अ स्ट्रगल टू फाइंड द रूट्स, इट विल बी अ स्ट्रगल टू इंस्पेक्ट द क्रिटिकल पॉइंट्स, एंड दैट इज वेयर द ट्रिक comes into action. What is the trick when your first derivative is a cubic polynomial which is not so easily solvable that you can compute the critical points? What do you use then? What is the tool which comes into action then? क्या करना चाहिए? That's
Who is
very
saying they take time to do math questions, and look at them. Already, most of the people have already answered.
good. Oh yes, they are on fire. Huh? Tarun, awesome job done. Yeah, double derivative is the tool which you use. How do you examine double derivative का behavior and then comment on the first derivative का behavior? That is what you should know. It's a very conceptual सवाल, बहुत ही conceptual सवाल. 15
Okay.
seconds still left, but you all have
Lovely.
voted.
Right.
क्या बात है? क्या बात है? And
Let's
this is
see.
a little lengthy question. Let me tell
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. That's nice. 18
Great.
students have given right answer. That's brilliant.
So calculus is a unit which is the fattest unit, when it comes to not just syllabus but also with respect to the weightage. और calculus के सवाल में आप इतनी फटाफट आंसर दे रहे हो is making me proud.
Lovely.
So f of t निकल चुका है, e की पावर x को t लिया. The only catch here was कि t is positive क्योंकि exponential function is never zero, never negative. तो t positive है, तो जब आप f of t कंसिडर करेंगे मतलब जो आपका ग्राफ बनेगा वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस के कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग बनेगा, सिर्फ और सिर्फ पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस के कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग बनेगा, ठीक है ना. नेगेटिव एक्स एक्सिस में कुछ नहीं करना है. वेरी माइन्यूट कैच जो सबको ध्यान में रखना है. एफ ऑफ टी आया, एफ डैश जैसे कि मैंने कहा क्यूबिक आएगा, क्यूबिक के रूट्स निकालना हमारे लिए मुश्किल है तो हम एफ डबल डैश निकालते हैं. वी ऑब्जर्व कि भैया एफ डबल डैश तो पॉजिटिव आ रहा है फॉर एवरी टी पॉजिटिव. एफ डबल डैश पॉजिटिव का सिंपल मतलब है कि एफ डैश स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा एंड एफ कॉनकेव अप होगा. एफ डैश स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा लेकिन एफ कॉनकेव अप होगा. ठीक, अब एफ डैश अगर स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा तो एफ डैश का ग्राफ बना लेते हैं ना यार. एफ डैश की परिभाषा तो हमारे पास है, डेफिनेशन है. तो एफ डैश जीरो पे क्या आंसर दे रहा है? -1 दे रहा है जीरो पे, और उसके बाद स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग मतलब डेफिनेटली उसको एक बार एग्जैक्टली एक बार वो एक्स एक्सिस को काटेगा. उसके पहले नेगेटिव होगा, उसके बाद पॉजिटिव होगा. सपोज अल्फा पे काट रहा है तो अल्फा क्या बन के आया? अल्फा एक ऐसा क्रिटिकल पॉइंट बन के आया जिसके पहले एफ डैश नेगेटिव है, उसके बाद एफ डैश पॉजिटिव है. दैट मींस अल्फा इज द पॉइंट ऑफ मिनिमा. इन फैक्ट इट विल बी द ओनली वन सिंगल यूनिक पॉइंट ऑफ मिनिमा. दैट्स इट. अब एफ पे आते हैं, खत्म बात हो गई. एफ पे आते हैं, जीरो पे -6 आ रहा है. उसके बाद आप नीचे आइए, डिक्रीजिंग से इंक्रीजिंग जाइए कॉनकेव अप की के फीचर को सेटिस्फाई करते हुए, एंड आप ऊपर जाएंगे मतलब आपका एक ही बार टर्न मारेगा ग्राफ पूरा नीचे से ऊपर. एंड एज यू कैन सी हियर द ग्राफ इट विल गो डाउन, डिक्रीज एंड देन गो इंक्रीज. एग्जैक्टली 1 अल्फा विल बी द पॉइंट ऑफ मिनिमा. और आप चाहें तो जस्ट फॉर मोर प्रिसीजन 1 पे 2 पे आंसर निकाल के देख लीजिए. 1 पे नेगेटिव आंसर आएगा, 2 पे पॉजिटिव आंसर आएगा. तो इंटरमीडिएट वैल्यू थ्योरम के हिसाब से हमको ये समझ आएगा कि इसका एग्जैक्टली एक रूट है. इनफैक्ट इट इज सैंडविच्ड बिटवीन 1 and 2 स्ट्रिक्टली, राइट. हालांकि ये पूछा नहीं है सवाल में, बट जस्ट फॉर मोर क्लैरिटी, मोर प्रिसीजन की आखिर जो रूट निकल रहा है एक सिंगल रूट वो किस रेंज में बैठा है, किस रेंज में बैठा है, तो 1 से 2 की रेंज में बैठा है. ठीक है. यस, वेरी गुड तरुण, वेरी वेरी गुड. ऑलराइट, ट्रिपल डेरिवेटिव तक पहुंचने की जरूरत नहीं है मार्क, आई गेस. वैसे तो सिंगल डेरिवेटिव से ही सब समझ जाता है, लेकिन यहां पर स्ट्रगल ये था, व्हाई डिड आई गिव दिस क्वेश्चन टू यू, इज कि सिंगल डेरिवेटिव क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल आ रहा था व्हिच इज नॉट सो इजीली सॉल्वेबल. तो you have to take help of the second derivative and then comment on the first derivative and then comment on the function itself. Okay, तो ये cycle, ये connection पता होना चाहिए. The concepts should be crystal clear. All right, but a lot of you all have managed to get the right answer, so great job done. Let's move on to chemistry.
All right. Let's see this one now. Simple question yet again. So the number of stereoisomers now you have to find out possible for a compound of a molecular formula, and this is the molecular formula in front of you. तो आप देख लीजिए molecular formula जो दिया हुआ है उसके अंदर एक डबल बॉन्ड है. Point to be noted my lord, double bond, okay? And एक ऐसा कार्बन दिख रहा है जिसके साथ हाइड्रोजन लगा हुआ है, एक OH लगा हुआ है, एक मिथाइल लगा हुआ है, और एक this system, entire system, CH double bond, CH and CH3. So use your mind and think of stereoisomer as a whole, okay? You have to think of GI, OI all together. दोनों को सोचना है ना? दोनों को मिलाकर आपका stereoisomer का आंसर आएगा. Wow!
क्या बात?
Everybody has already voted. Oh my God! Okay, where are my callers?
काफी समय बाद
Yes.
ये smile, you know. So,
okay,
yes.
So Karthik is asking me, ma'am, how to find stereoisomerism. Of course, stereoisomers में पहली बात समझने की ये है कि आपको geometrical isomer भी देखना है. क्या होते हैं geometrical isomer? देसी भाषा में बोले तो cis and trans दोनों, whereas cis and trans is not the only possibility. They can be syn, anti, E, Z, blah blah blah. But out here we have a doubly bonded system, so we will restrict ourselves to this doubly bonded system right now. Had there been a cyclo system, that could also be a restricted system. तो यहाँ पे एक ही restricted system है, there is no cyclic ring here. So doubly bonded system है. यहाँ पे मतलब GI possible होगा, cis and trans possible होगा. Obviously, क्या check करते हैं हम? Condition number 1, there should be restricted rotation. Condition number 2, different atoms or groups attached to the terminals of the doubly bonded system. तो एक में चेक कर लो, एक टर्मिनल पे चेक कर लो हाइड्रोजन है और मिथाइल है, दूसरे टर्मिनल पे चेक कर लो हाइड्रोजन है, और ये पूरा बड़ा सा ग्रुप है, entire this whole group CH, OH and CH3. तो दो हो गए. अब क्या कोई ऐसा कार्बन है जो 4 अलग अलग ग्रुप से लगा है? ये तो मैंने क्वेश्चन नरेट करते हुए मदद कर दी थी, हाँ, आई हेल्प देम आउट एक्चुअली, है ना? सो yes, there is one carbon which has 4 different groups attached to it. So 4 different groups attached to it means, and if there is just one carbon which is attached to 4 different groups, it has to be optically active. No doubts about it. It is going to have non-superimposable mirror images. Of course, it is going to rotate the plane of the plane polarized light in some direction, maybe clockwise or anti-clockwise. So one might rotate in the clockwise, one anti-clockwise. So one cis form and one trans form, both has one RNS possible. So total 4, as simple as that. Now there can be this thing that you may try putting up some formula there. I do not suggest cramming any formula for this, because you would see as and when the compound becomes more complicated, the formulas go haywire. So it's better that we apply our mind in such small molecules or bigger molecules and look at the restricted bonds ourselves and look at the carbons which are basically attached to different groups. And let's say if there are more than one carbon, then look for the possibility of meso compound. What I mean is, check for the element of symmetry. So logic always prevails, like Ashu is saying. Absolutely. So logic is the best way to go about such questions, because otherwise there's a lot to cram. And I do not want you to cram, honestly. Right?
Definitely.
Chalo. So this is simple. 4 are the total number of compounds possible, which most of you have given right. So look at this. RNS. आप देख लीजिए, all the 4. Look at this. This is first one, cis form. This is second one, trans form. And RNS possible when we talk about this carbon which is attached to 4 different groups. So of course, these are the 4 different compounds possible, 4 different isomers which are possible, right?
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining. I guess this has given them a lot of clarity, much needed, isn't it? So these are rich, fruitful questions which are giving you an opportunity to revise a lot of important
And
stuff,
nothing
right?
better than revising with questions.
True questions, yes, definitely.
Especially when your exam is on your head. So this is the best way to revise.
All right. So we'll be conducting more and more mentees across subjects. Physics bhi hoga, chem bhi hoga, math bhi hoga. It's going to be a fierce fight every time. Make sure you join in every single time. And for that, to be notified about that, please subscribe to the Aakash BYJU'S JEE channel and hit on the notification bell. Alrighty, let's move ahead, Rahman. इसके पहले हम अगले सवाल पे जाएं. This is the 3rd leaderboard, and let's see who is sitting where at what position.
Okay, power dynamics have changed once again.
Oh,
Harshpreet, I can see, is climbing up the ladder step by step. And Taru.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nicholas has moved pretty down.
Yeah, right. Buckle up.
Taru, Harshpreet, Brand, Shlok, Aditya, Nicholas, Bill, Jai Shri Ram, Pranusha, Ashu. Great यार. Congrats to the top 10. देखते हैं नए कुछ बच्चे आगे के लीडर बोर्ड्स में एंट्री मारते हैं टॉप 10 में या फिर यही सस्टेन रहते हैं. Are the positions going to be same or they're going to fidget a bit? Let's find out. Next question from math on your screen. Quickly get your pens and notebooks and start solving. The question says, okay, very nice question. F of x दिया हुआ है आपको 2 times cos inverse x plus 4 times cot inverse x minus 3x square minus 2x plus 10. X is lying in the closed interval minus 1 to 1. If a comma b closed interval is the range of the function f, what is 4a minus b equal to? अपने को निकालनी है रेंज इस फंक्शन की. और यहाँ पर फिर से ट्रिक यूज हो रही है बच्चे. रेंज निकालने का कन्वेंशनल मेथड यूज नहीं करना है यहाँ पे कि y इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स. राइट नाउ y इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ x. मैनिपुलेट एंड एक्सप्रेस x इन टर्म्स ऑफ y. ये कहानी नहीं फॉलो करनी है. प्लीज प्ले स्मार्ट. Play very smart. The function here involves inverse trigonometric functions. एक fixed closed interval आपको दिया हुआ है. सारे के सारे functions जो यहाँ पे लिखे हुए हैं सारे के सारे individually continuous हैं इस interval में. Use that fact, exploit that fact. All right. क्या करना चाहिए आपको to analyze the behavior of f जिससे आपको directly range पता चल जाए. What should you do to analyze how f looks like? The moment you know how f looks like, the moment you've roughly visualized how f looks like, you know what its range is because it's a continuous function. Is it a hard question, King Fan? I think it's a very easy question if you've decoded कि आपको स्मार्टली कैसे सॉल्व करना है इसको, नॉट यूजिंग द कन्वेंशनल मेथड. इट्स वेरी लेंथी. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
Okay, you can tell them the code.
Aman, you have to go to www.menti.com and enter the code 74622529. All right? Okay. 24. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
सवाल आपसे डेरिवेटिव निकलवाना चाह रहा था यार. सवाल आपसे y इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स करवाना ही नहीं चाह रहा था. दिस इज नॉट अ जनरल पॉलिनोमियल और अ सर्ड वाला फंक्शन. नो, इट इज अ फंक्शन इन्वॉल्विंग इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस. आपको एफ डैश निकालना था. आप क्लियरली देख सकते हैं एफ डैश नेगेटिव आ रहा है, स्ट्रिक्टली लेस देन जीरो, विच मींस एफ इज अ स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन इन -1 क्लोज्ड इंटरवल. तो -1 के कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग अपर बाउंड आएगी, 1 के कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग लोअर बाउंड आएगी. मतलब एफ ऑफ 1 कॉमा एफ ऑफ -1 क्लोज्ड इंटरवल विल बी द रेंज एंड दैट्स इट. इसके बाद तो कुछ नहीं करना. एफ ऑफ 1 निकालोगे तो क्या आएगा बताओ, क्या आएगा? ट्वाइस ऑफ कॉस इनवर्स 1. कॉस इनवर्स 1 तो 0 होता है. 4 टाइम्स कॉट इनवर्स 1. कॉट इनवर्स 1 तो पाई बाय 4 होता है. 4 4 गया, बचा पाई. -3 -2 +10 तो आ गया आपके पास पाई +5. राइट. सिमिलरली जब आप -1 रखोगे, एफ ऑफ -1 निकालने के लिए कॉस इनवर्स -1 रखोगे तो पाई आएगा, तो आ गया 2 पाई. फिर आप रखोगे कॉट इनवर्स -1. यू नो कॉट इनवर्स -x इज पाई माइनस कॉट इनवर्स x. तो पाई माइनस कॉट इनवर्स 1 मतलब पाई माइनस पाई बाय 4 मतलब 3 पाई बाय 4. तो 4 4 गया, बचा 3 पाई. 3 पाई प्लस 2 पाई 5 पाई. आगे आपको x की जगह -1 रखना है. यू विल गेट 5 पाई + 9. बस आ गया. लोअर लिमिट आ गई, अपर लिमिट आ गई. a, b वाज द रेंज, राइट. 4a - b आप निकाल सकते हो. वेरी सिंपल कैलकुलेशन. दिस इज तरुण अ PYQ. ओके, सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, गेट दिस लर्निंग इन योर हेड कि जब भी आपसे रेंज पूछी जाती है, इनडायरेक्टली सवाल AOD का है, एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डेरिवेटिव का है. सवाल रिलेशन फंक्शन चैप्टर का नहीं है. Of course, function तो वहीं से आ रहा है, but you don't have to conventionally find the range. You have to use the derivative method. Okay? Okie dokie. Very good, Amrit. All right. Let's move on to the next question, which is from Chem.
Okay, let's take a look. The question is the number of stereoisomers possible for 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Okay. So this is testing your IUPAC nomenclature skills. Along with that, it's testing your isomerism skills. Full fusion of isomerism with nomenclature. So 1,2-dimethyl, पहले structure decode करना है, ठीक है? 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane, पहले इसको बनाओ, उसके बाद isomerism सोचना. Okay? So options are very simple, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Easy सा है, कुछ भी नहीं है. Structure सही करा तो nothing can go wrong here. And this is how you would see that the questions would be asked. है ना? By explicit नहीं हो सकता है जरूरी कि isomerism आपको अलग से पूछा जाए या फिर nomenclature अलग से पूछा जाए, but fusion से बहुत use होता है आपका fusion in the organic chemistry. And you're done. Okay, though I was expecting a lot more right answers, 14 is not something that is satisfying me though, but yeah, let's take a look. So ये structure I hope everybody made. है ना? जब आपने ये बनाया तो आई एम श्योर द मोमेंट यू रियलाइज कि रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रोटेशन तो है. यहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रोटेशन किसकी वजह से है? पढ़ रहे हैं ना हम, ये तो अभी पढ़ ही रहे हैं हम. आइसोमेरिज्म वी आर डूइंग टुगेदर राइट नाउ. आई होप यू आर ट्यूनिंग इनटू दोस सेशंस.
You have to.
साइक्लो सिस्टम यहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्टेड सिस्टम. इसके आर पार देखो, पहले टर्मिनल पे देखो, हाइड्रोजन है, मिथाइल है, 2 डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स. यस. कंडीशन नंबर 2 सेटिस्फाइड. यस. दूसरे टर्मिनल पे जाओ, CH3H, अलग अलग ग्रुप्स हैं. हाँ. कंडीशन 2 यहाँ पे भी फुलफिल है. यस. विल इट शो GI? यस. सो 1 विल बी अ सिस फॉर्म, 1 विल बी अ ट्रांस फॉर्म. अब अगर हम बात करें इस तरीके के सिस सिस्टम में, अब दोनों कार्बन्स को आप चेक कर लो जहां पे हमारे पास मिथाइल मिथाइल लगे हुए हैं. मिथाइल अलग ग्रुप है, H अलग ग्रुप है. ये वाले जो 2 बॉन्ड्स है साइक्लो सिस्टम के, वो भी अलग बॉन्ड्स हैं. अलग अलग सिस्टम्स हुए, मतलब कि 4 डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स आर अटैच्ड. दैट मीन्स 2 chiral carbons you have. बट जैसे कि आशु कह रहे हैं मैम, POS इन सिस फॉर्म एंड ट्रांस 1 इज chiral. तो अगर आप यहाँ पे इमेजिन करो 1 plane bisecting the molecule in 2 equal halves such that first half is going to be a mirror image of the second half. आप इमेजिन करो बीच में से एक प्लेन पास करते हुए, एक मिथाइल ऊपर है, मिरर इमेज में भी मिथाइल ऊपर है, एक में हाइड्रोजन नीचे, मिरर इमेज में भी हाइड्रोजन नीचे. करेक्ट? तो क्या हुआ इसका मतलब कि इसका OI एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा. ओके, लेट्स हैव द अदर वन. तो ये सिस फॉर्म तो एक ही है. ट्रांसफॉर्म चेक कर लेते हैं. ट्रांसफॉर्म में भाई मिरर इमेजेस नहीं है. इफ यू चेक, इफ आई पास अ प्लेन, अगर CH3 ऊपर है मिरर इमेज में भी, सो अ प्लेन इज एन इमेजिनरी प्लेन. राइट साइड में भी वो मिथाइल ऊपर होना चाहिए था, बट नहीं है.
सही बात है.
What does that mean? That here there will be optical isomerism, so total 3. I'm sure you've marked 4 and 4 is very enticing for you कि 2 cis के 2 trans के, but no. Cis का एक ही form है और trans के 2, to make this makes the answer as 3. So 3 becomes the right answer for this question.
Okay, cool. तो थोड़ा सा like slippery question मुझे लगता है कि ये बच्चों के लिए हो गया हल्का सा, where they've confused between 4 and 3.
Right, but I hope now there shouldn't be any confusion. This is simple and this is basic thing that we are expecting कि हाँ ये इतना तो चमकना चाहिए.
Yeah.
क्योंकि अपने chemistry में यही चीज है बस tricky. है ना? It is not going to take time, but if you know the concept, this is seamless.
Yeah, we know it, you know it. और उसको रिविजन करवाने के लिए, उसको पॉलिश करने के लिए वी विल कीप कमिंग ऑन विद सच मेंटी सेशंस जिसमें 45 सेकंड्स में वी गोना चैलेंज यू टू रिमेंबर, टू रिकलेक्ट and kind of put everything in place and produce that as the right answer. All right, don't worry बच्चे, लास्ट के जो 2 मेंटीज हुए हैं उसमें बहुत सारे कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री के सवाल मैंने उठाए थे, and that is why आज मैं कोऑर्डिनेट के सवाल नहीं लाई हूँ. So if you are interested to test yourself on कोऑर्डिनेट के questions, कोनिक्स के questions specifically, then please tune into the previous 2 मेंटी sessions जिसमें सिर्फ मैथ के मेंटी हुए थे. All right, and sequence and series पे बहुत जल्दी सेशन आएगा तरुण, don't worry about that. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. This is going to be the second last leaderboard. हर बार dynamics change लग रहे हैं leaderboard के.
But let's see. Okay, Harshpreet is at the same position.
Taru
Taru
is
is also
also
at the same position. Brand the Broken
is also, I think, at the same
Hana?
position. Yeah.
Right.
Ashu has jumped up the ladder. Pranusha has jumped up the ladder.
Status quo, it seems, has been maintained for the first 3.
आदित्य, टॉम, निकोलस काफी नीचे आ चुके हैं. किंग फैन नीचे आ चुके हैं. You are back, so King Fan is happy to at least come in the top 10, and I know that is a victory in itself. To be here on the leaderboard, to see your name here on screen is itself a victory. So you can pat your back. All 10 of y'all should pat your back because after this, there'll be the last leaderboard. The person who tops, the person who is sitting at the first place, his or her details will be taken and we will be showcasing that child on our community post of Aakash BYJU'S JEE channel. All right. So देखते हैं who is going to sit at the first position.
Yes.
Okay.
So hashtag speed with accuracy. Everybody keep that in mind, okay? Let's see.
Oh yeah, I can't understand organic. And why should I? Right? You should. Technically. But okay, let's move ahead and take a look at the last question from math. Sabse last question, give your best shot, put in all your 100%. F from R to R is a continuous function. What is limit pi by 4 times 2 से लेके sec square x f of x dx whole upon x square minus pi square by 16. Limit is x tends to pi by 4. काफी इंटरेस्टिंग सवाल. अगेन वन ऑफ द वेराइटीज ऑफ क्वेश्चंस व्हिच हैज बीन आस्क्ड innumerable number of times in your JEE main exams. चाहे मैं 2017 की बात करूं, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, every time so this type of a question is asked in the paper from limits. More than from limits, this question is from which subtopic? Can you tell me? Limit का तो सवाल है which is very evidently it's visible here. पर और कौन से subtopic का सवाल है? Definitely L'Hopital rule, but what else? What else?
Anything lol.
Okay, so this actually
lol. Hospital rule. So that's the trickiest pronunciation possible, no?
So the spelling
L'Hopital.
is L'Hopital, yeah.
Hospital.
So it's kind of a French accent, yeah.
Yo.
Definitely 0 by 0. Yes, Shubhadeep is bang on correct, यार. Newton Leibniz की बात चल रही है यहाँ पे. If you know the Leibniz rule, then you will be able to apply the LH rule. Okay, very good, Uday. Shlok. Definitely, it's the Newton-Leibniz rule when you have to differentiate an integral and you have the upper and the lower limit present, and the integrand which is there is a single variable function. Like here, it is just a function of x. So let's see. Time is up. 19 of you all have got this correct, which is not at all a bad score. सवाल obviously जो आपके सामने है वो 0 by 0 limit intermediate form का सवाल है. ठीक है. Obviously you will apply the LH rule. When you will want to differentiate the numerator, you will have to differentiate it using the Newton-Leibniz rule. तो क्या आ जाएगा? f of sec square x, f of upper limit into upper limit का dash minus f of lower limit into lower limit का dash. तो f of upper limit into upper limit का dash मतलब twice of sec x into tan x minus f of 2 into 2 का dash तो 0 है, तो वो माइनस वाली क्वांटिटी इसलिए यहाँ पे लिखी नहीं है. होल अपॉन 2x minus 0 तो 2x, राइट. और पाई बाय 4 बाहर इज्जत से बैठा हुआ है. अब कुछ नहीं करना है, आपको सिर्फ x को पाई बाय 4 प्लग इन करना है, सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यूज एंड गेट योर आंसर आफ्टर सॉल्विंग. ठीक है, आंसर आएगा 2 times f of 2. दैट इज इट. फंक्शन की f की डेफिनेशन तो मेरे को पता थी नहीं, तो मैं f of 2 पे रुक जाऊंगी. ऑलराइट, यस, LH rule as well as the Newton-Leibniz rule. Both these are very very favorite of NTA और आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि आपको इन दोनों के मिक्सचर से सवाल जेई मेन में जनवरी अटेम्प्ट में मिल रहा है. Okay, so make sure you're registering all the learnings. Cool? Now last question from Chem and then we're going to see the very last leaderboard. तो ये आखिरी सवाल है अपनी ranking improve करने का. So all the very best.
I'm not going to give you any hint here. And this is a question which is repeating and keeps repeating. This is again from aromaticity. If you see among the following compounds, the one which shows highest dipole moment is. I think while saying I have given them the hint. Okay, so among the following compounds, the one which shows highest dipole moment. How do you check? I'm leaving it to you. You have 4 structures, so make sure when you're doing the displacement of the pi bond, you do it judiciously, smartly, mindfully. Let's see. Easy one, easy peasy. It shouldn't go wrong, right?
काफी recent सवाल है.
This is 2023. The latest question. And every time there's a question coming up on aromaticity. So, Hakal Baba has to be in your mind.
C and D के बीच में काफी tussle चल रहा है.
Let's see. But I'm expecting right answers out here. Okay. Oh my God.
Too much confusion. Because a lot of them have given D as the right answer.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So, answer actually is D. Right, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, not your fault. D has to be the right answer. C is not a right answer at all. We'll come to each one of them. Let's do it one by one. So, if you see the pi bond in option A and you move, okay, one thing I want to clear out. The most important thing that should knock the doors of your mind while you're doing this question is quasi-aromaticity. How is this question different is, ये quasi-aromatic compounds को हम देखेंगे यहाँ पे. Quasi-aromatic क्या है? जहाँ पे आपको charges लगाकर aromaticity मिल रही हो. तो pi bond move करेंगे आप. अगर pi bond कहीं भी move किया left or right, you will get one ring with a plus that will make one of the rings anti-aromatic because there will be 4 pi electrons. जैसे ही एक भी ring anti-aromatic है, मतलब कि वो वाला movement होना ही नहीं चाहेगा. A ruled out. B को अगर हम देखें, if you move the pi bond, let's say in any one direction, say on the one ring you move, so there will be a minus on one ring, plus on the other, but any which ways there are 2 carbons which are sp3 hybridized. इसका मतलब non-aromatic, ruled out. C is also non-aromatic, ruled out. D is the only place where one single type of movement, electron movement, and see, the best thing that you can learn from chemistry is chemistry teaches you stability. And life in chemistry is all about stability. In D, how the molecule will be stable, I'll get a little side so that you can see.
Yeah.
So you can see, यहाँ पे क्या है, अगर आप 2 possibility है, एक side में move करोगे pi bond, तो minus आ जाएगा 5-membered ring पर और plus आ जाएगा 3-membered ring पर. अगर minus 5-membered ring पे आया तो 6 pi electrons. Huckel rule followed, yes. 4n plus 2 pi electron, n यहाँ पे 1 रखोगे, 6 pi electron, चंगा, okay. 5-membered ring is aromatic. If you look at the left वाला ring, 3-membered ring, उसके ऊपर plus आया हुआ है, 2 pi electron, very good. So the movement will be in such a way that the 5-membered ring gets a minus charge. Okay, so yeah, so D becomes the right answer for this question.
No issues. I guess वो C register हो गया है. It's okay. So I guess till the second last question, the ranking जो register हुई थी वो तो हो गई थी. And according to this, of course, we're going to see the last leaderboard. So बिल्कुल आएंगे किशन. From the next Menti onwards, we're going to level up the questions, definitely level up the difficulty of the questions. Slowly, gradually, this is going to happen. पर सारे सवाल आपको difficult नहीं मिलते हैं JEE Main के पेपर में. Please get that straight. नहीं मिलते हैं. And that is why we always promote the round strategy, especially for math. The first round में you have to catch hold of all the questions which you can crack within a minute or max 1 to 1.5 minutes. और उन questions को कैसे identify करना है, कैसे फटाफट formula लगा के, straight forward trick लगा के, कोई shortcut लगा के उनको solve करना है, accuracy और speed के साथ, वो इन Menti से practice करवाने की कोशिश की जा रही है आपको. Okay? Cool. So first round में kill the questions which are easy kill questions, can be cracked in a minute, and then in round 2 move on to a little lengthier questions. All right. Let's see the last leaderboard. Who is winning today's Menti? Who will get a chance to appear on the community post of the Aakash BYJU'S JEE channel with both of us? We have Taru.
All right. Power dynamics happened finally. Okay.
Very
Congratulations, Taru. Let us know if that's your real name or not.
Yeah.
And heartiest congratulations.
Great points actually. Please make sure you're sending a nice picture of yours, cute picture of yours on lalit.verma@byju's.com. You already are aware of the email ID. I'll also pin it in the comment section. So lalit.verma@byju's.com. Please send in your details, proof that you have won the game, and also your photograph. And then with Nitika ma'am, with me, you will be given a space on our community post. And it is going to be a very, very congratulatory
And it gives you
moment.
a mental boost for sure, like leading this kind of a competitive environment where the competition makes you, jitter a bit.
Definitely,
Right? So keep participating in such quizzes because that will help you overcome your fears, your anxiety, so that when you're there in the battlefield, it is seamless for you.
Exactly. In fact, these are the battles and they will help you win the war eventually. So these are little battles which come, like mock test comes, this quiz comes, Menti war comes. ये छोटे battles हैं यार. इनको खेल के साथ में, because this is not the D-Day,
अपने आप को
right?
इतना strong बना लो
हाँ.
इन सब quizzes से कि when the day
Real war
comes,
yeah.
day comes, you're ready for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Chalo,
So I
congratulations,
guess,
Tarun.
Yes, Tarun is there. Okay,
Okay,
second time for me.
Tarun. All right.
All right. So congratulations, and Soumya, yes, you have missed today's Menti. Soumya is one of the most regular students here
All right.
on the sessions. So please watch it and make sure all the questions which we've discussed, because they are PYQs, they hold great potential to be there in your paper in the January attempt. तो आप जरूर उनको solve कर रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, explanation सुन रहे हैं. कोई भी doubt होता है तो put it in the comments. Both me and Nitika ma'am would love to clear your doubts. All right. So thank you so much. It was lovely playing Menti with you today, and I guess you enjoyed Nitika ma'am's first Menti with
I
me
thoroughly
on the
enjoyed.
channel. You did. They did too. So please do not forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed today's Menti, and also if you found it useful, pour some love in the comments. Thank you so much. It's me, Bhoomika.
And it's me, Nitika, signing off.
Bye-bye.